get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you was just a fuck real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
There I am. How's everybody doing? How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, I took a phone call right as I went on, and it was a goodie. Goody. um, thank you, Real Gypsy Soul. Um, hey, Sandy, how's it going? Um, I'm going to try not to have to put any money in the swear jar. Let me tell you. Hey, Leslie. E Squared is being targeted by these cyber bullies. And it's disgusting what they're doing. Sandy's got my jar dads. York peppermint patties. Hey, Rottweiler. We, you know, cancer is something that we don't choose. Um, it's not something that you catch in on a bus or at the restaurant in public, getting too close to somebody. It's ruthless. I don't know what situation would ever call for somebody to question, regardless of the situation. I'm going to tell you something I've always heard. It is the cover up over the ocean lover. I'm going to tell you something that I've always heard. Things like this when you speak on it in the manner that they are, and they accuse and they make fun of people, I guess it's karma is what I'm trying to say. But that ugly cancer a lot of times finds its way into your home. Now I hope and pray that none of your children ever suffer from it. And God forgive me, I've had evil thoughts today. Evil thoughts. And if you don't want to follow the stand and you don't want to subscribe to the stand, that's fine. Don't. You don't have any reason to attack people. Good people. This is a very heavy topic. And the raise money to raise awareness in Duncanville and Nitro, that was just to get a rise out of them. I don't need to raise money to do anything. I'm actually a journalist with an AP card. Um, I used to have an AP card. I can and I will be writing some stories, articles, not stories, articles about cyber bullies. And I will be using full names, workplaces, and hometowns. Because when you write an article, citation is important. So I'm not going to fight fire with fire. I'm going to fight fire with water. There's going to be things that come out over the next week or so about people in Nitro, West Virginia, Duncanville, Texas, up in Lansing, Michigan. There's going to be some stuff, and it's going to hurt. You know, Burger Man, actually, hell with it. Benny, when you made your little fake video and you said, "Oh, I'm sick. Oh, my hands are trembling." Well, your hands were trembling because you hadn't had a fix, probably. Yeah, Kansas City as well. Right, Matthew? But you've you stooped to the lowest of the low. And when you made your little video about how your hands were trembling and you were just sick to your stomach, oh my God. My mommy told me she was a nurse and she told me that a little girl's body at 9 years old just couldn't handle it. It would tear her to pieces. Oh my God. And you dragged an innocent family through the mud. Not just my family, my ex-wife's family through the mud for your own gain. Why'd you do that? Why'd you make up a lie saying she was 9 years old when she had a baby that belonged to me? You don't realize how many people's lives you affected by doing that? Hey, Trucker A. Ro, how are you? Hope forever. Good to see you. Lindsay Marie, how's it going? I know there's a bunch of you guys in here. I'm sorry I didn't get to holler at everybody when you came in. Lori P, hello. Crafting, no, Tamori. Screw this internet name stuff. You guys don't care. I don't care, right? Tamori. Tamori, why is your mom? Why is your Cash App registered to your mom? What are you hiding? Why are you hiding it? Why is your Cash App registered to mommy? To Maury? Like we're gonna do our own deep dive, right, Burger Man? Benjamin. And see, we got ugly. We got real ugly. Then we see Bass's daddy. Too bad Sebastian don't have a real dad. Too bad he's got a floppy-haired punk for a dad. Floppy-haired punk who don't pay his child support for a dad. That's how you and Benny are such good friends, right? Because neither one of you pay your child's child support. This is the kind of people we're dealing with. This is the kind of people we're talking about. And this is the kind of people that are attacking a lady with cancer. Attacking a lady with cancer. Now, let me share my little disclaimer right quick. Let me find it. Here we go. You do not have permission to stream or restream any of my broadcasts. This is copyrighted material. The opinion and views discussed on this channel are not intended to be malicious content. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. That's all. So what I'm going to say is just for fun, okay? It's just for fun. Now, just for fun, when I show up in Nitro, West Virginia, I think I'm going to shave me some eyebrows off somebody. Just for fun. It's just entertainment. I'm not really going to do that. I'm not really going to do that when I go to Nitro Tuesday. Did I say Tuesday? Sorry. Just kidding. Just kidding, Tamori. I'm not coming to Nitro. No, I'm not going to Nitro. What I'm going to do, actually, I want you guys to wait and listen to my idea and tell me. No, I'm sorry. I can't take credit for it. It's not my idea. The awesome individual that I chatted with on the phone right when I went live. This is their idea. And it's a dandy, baby. It's a dandy. And I don't even need to raise no money for it. I can afford it myself. Tamori, Benny, Seabass's deadbeat daddy. Stinkalina, are you listening? Now, put a 1 in the chat if you've ever heard of one of those digital vans. A digital van is a place, well, it's a van that drives around the neighborhood and plays content. Oh, Crafting's Venmo is under the daughter's name. Her Venmo's in her daughter's name, and her Cash App is in mommy's name. What is up with that? Who are you trying to defraud, Tamori? Why are you being ghetto? What's up with that, man? What's going on? Now, when you start hiding stuff like that, there's usually a reason. Woohoo! Yeah, digital van. They drive around and they play stuff over a loudspeaker, and they have some of them have TV screens or big screens outside the van, and some of them have you know like a marquee where you can have stuff written. But what we're going to do is we're going to hire us one of them digital vans. And all these YouTube clips that we've got, don't matter if you go and delete them or not, Stinkalina. Run and delete them now. We've got them already. But when they drive around campus at Michigan State University and they broadcast all this cyberbullying that you've been doing and the harassment that you have done of a cancer patient. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly, what do you think the president of the university is going to think about that? I don't think he's going to like it. I used to drove an ad mobile long ago. You see, we're going to fight fire with water. So run and get your little billboard. Just make sure you post the truth, okay? Post the truth. The whole truth, not what you found on Facebook. You know, when kids sign up for Facebook and they're not 18 yet, they tend to put the wrong birthday in, right? So you grab that little tidbit of information where you thought Austin Maggard was 32, but he wasn't. He's 28. He won't be 32 for 4 more years. Who doggy? It's getting fun, ain't it? Okay, hang on just a second, guys. I need to run and do something. I'm back. Had to run outside for a second. So yeah, the scrolling letters, all this. We're gonna have fun. I mean, it's gonna be fun. Now, if you want to donate, you can donate. If you don't. You know, I'm gonna borrow that from Ernie. BK said he was 33 because he don't know how to do math. That's right. You got all these birth records you done paid for, you said, right? We got this from Pauletta's birth record because we paid for it. Why didn't you pay for a kid's birth record? Or did you? Or did you? And then you just went with the BS anyway. That's what you doing. Because you can't hurt me with the truth. You can't hurt me with the truth. And if you can't hurt me with the truth, you got to make stuff up, right? Now, I promise you that the president of Michigan State University is not going to be happy about this digital van. Promise you. Now, when you clipped my thing the other day, I said, promise you. So I did it one more time just for you. Now we're going to ride around the, what is the laundromat in Nitro, West Virginia, and do the same thing. I know I shouldn't go there. But I am going to have to go there. I am going to have them driving around broadcasting that this lady that lives at a certain address, I hate to do it, married her family member at the age of 14 when good old uncle was 36. I mean, you're going to do it to me, right? Fire with water, baby. Let's go. See what you got. This is fun, ain't it? And I'm not even mad yet. Well, I'm mad, but I'm not triggered, right? I'm not screaming, yelling, oh, I want to get you, Betty. I want to get you, Stinkalina. But I am going to. I'm going to fight. Fire with water. And down there in Duncanville, we ain't going to get the exact address, which I've got it. And we're going to drive around the neighborhood in our digital van, broadcasting that Mr. Benjamin is a confidential informant. And we're going to play the video of him telling the officer he's a confidential informant. Now, some of your neighbors may go, good job, sir. Good job, sir. But do you think you might be in danger when everybody else finds out? When the people you informed on find out?
You're the best daddy ever.
Tomorrow been rode hard and put away wet. I'm reading the chat. Her hubby should be so proud. Now my monkey wants to ride shotgun. Now listen, when we get down there in Kansas City and we start riding around, and we start talking about how Matthew is so far behind in his child support, but all he wants to do is be a good old daddy to Seabass.
You're the best daddy ever.
Do you call him Seabass? Hopefully you're going to bring a little fella to court with you on Monday. And I can call him Seabass too. I'll pet him on his little head, say, hey, Seabass. Benny, you mad yet? Are you sick yet, Benny? Are you trembling? Oh, I'm sick. Make up some more lies. See ass. Make up some more lies, Burger Man. Why do you do that, man? Like, why can't you just be truthful? Because your content sucks without lies? Is that what it is? Maybe you should go back to every single live stream naming off Summer Wells. You made a lot of money exploiting that little girl, didn't you? Do you care about her, Benny? You said you loved her. Do you? Did you? Well, no, when you got mad at Candace that time, you turned your back on him real quick. You're right, Rottweiler. The truth don't sell. Goodness gracious. Now, listen, I'm sure I'm going to get woke up in the morning. Actually, I'm getting up early in the morning. Fam's going to church. I need forgiveness. I've got ugly thoughts in my head, and I've got ugly plans in my head. I need forgiveness. Um, and I don't think it's a coincidence that the pastor, and I haven't been to church quite some time. I've not even met the new pastor, but I'm in the church directory. I don't think it's a coincidence that he called me yesterday and invited me and my family back to church. I don't. What do you think, Lindsay Marie? Do you think that was a coincidence? I think it was God. I need God. You need God. I will pray for you extra hard tomorrow, Leslie. I sure will. Reach out to me if you need to talk, for sure. I'm going to pray for them. I'm going to pray for myself. I'm going to pray for my family. I'm going to pray for their families because it's not going to get pretty in the next week or two. It's going to get ugly. It's going to get uglier and uglier and uglier because they won't stop and they won't let me stop. They're insisting on the fact that I was the R word against my first wife. I was a child myself. I was deceived and I was a child myself. And then we legally got married. Now, I really don't care whether you believe it or not. Actually, I'm not even going to tell you. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. Thank you, Lindsay. Now, these digital vans, they're not free, but they're not as expensive as one might think either. Um, it's not as cheap as putting a little ad in the newspaper. And my original idea was to do mailers. In my past professional, very successful, mind you, professional career, I used post office mailers to advertise. I would get these postcard type things and have them printed with advertising on it, go to the post office in a certain community, whichever one, I needed to at the time. And every person that received mail in that community would receive one of my postcards. So that can be expensive, especially in a place as big as Duncanville in the big Dallas area, right? Or in Lansing, in Michigan State area. What about Nitro? But that can get really expensive, especially with the Arkansas. I'm going to advertise on. Do you know what a digital van is? I'm going to advertise the way they have bullied Miss E Squared and outright brought her to tears, and her with cancer, stage 4. I don't know if you've seen the screenshots, Arkansas. It's been nasty today. Saying that she's got thick eyebrows. There's no way, when she shaved her eyebrows, there's no way she could have cancer. It's a scam. Yeah. I don't think an employee of a Michigan State University type place would be happy with their employer acting that way. So, I mean, if they lose their job, so be it. You want to talk about our kids and their mommy losing their job in this day and age? Their mommy shouldn't be doing what she's doing on social media. The queen, right, Benny? Maybe she can take that $3,000 she raised for a lady to get a liver transplant and kept, and use that money towards helping raise her children. And I have her children's names too. I haven't doxed her. I don't do what they do. I haven't doxed all these people. They try to make me to be a monster. I have their names. Like, you don't remember calling me, Nicolina? Asking me to find you a basketball trainer? You don't remember talking to me on the phone for over an hour? Messaging me with me on Facebook? That's when you thought I was such a good guy, right? Before I gave Ernie that fist bump. Thank you, Ernie, for not dragging my family through the mud. Then Nicolina turns around and does it for you. And Benny. Crafting. Tamori. And Nicole. And Benjamin. Sorry. And Matthew. Sorry. That is completely untrue, no quarter. Nicolina, her sole purpose on YouTube was because her friend Catherine told her about Ernie Shell, the scammer. So her sole purpose for YouTube was to stalk and harass Ernie Shell. Ernie didn't know who she was. Hell, nobody knows who she was until she picked a fight with Ernie. Now she's Ernie famous. How's that make you feel? You're Ernie famous. So are you, Matthew. You're Ernie famous. And you want to question E squared's cancer? I question the fact that you were a victim at the age of 14. You said you had no idea until they showed up and picked you up at school. Did you not know you were pregnant? You had no idea you were pregnant? That's the only way you could have got married. Why didn't your mom and dad do nothing about it? Good old mommy. She took good care of you, didn't she? Dave? Nobody's pregnant now that I know of. Tamori had to be pregnant to get married at the age of 14 without a parent's signature. But she had no idea until they showed up at the school to pick her up that she was getting married. Dragged her out of the classroom, took her over there to the courthouse, and made her get married. So I don't believe you're a victim. If you were a victim, if you had a heart inside your tiny little chest, if you had a heart, you wouldn't do E squared that way. You would say, hold up. Whoa. Don't talk about her like that. The lady has stage 4 cancer. She just had surgery on that. And before that, she had surgery on stage 2 cancer, a different kind of cancer. And before that, in January, she lost her husband to cancer. Now, you people are sick. So I don't believe none of you are victims of anything. I don't believe it. If you had a heart, you wouldn't do that. You have a black heart is what you have. Probably would go along with your black lung, where you smoke like a freight train. Smoke tobacco, smoke meth. What else? What are you smoking? You bragged about not having to have the drugs that you cook the impurities out of. No, you get the good stuff, right? That's what you said. That's what you said. Now, see, I can tell you right now, I can take it. Say what you want to say about me. I don't care. Go for it. I mean, you've called me a pedo. You've called me I don't want to say, an apist. You call me everything in the world. Jim Toe, Jim Slow. Let's match our educations up. Call me all the names you want to in the world. I don't care. But when you go out of your way to pick on a cancer patient with stage 4 cancer with 2 teenagers that love her, they're not like your kids. They love their mom. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Nicole? What is wrong with you? They're not like your kids either. Mommy, please show me some attention, Mommy. Please quit talking about Ernie. You're talking to Ernie every day. Please show me some attention. Oh God, Mr. Grumpy, please don't. No. What's up with that? Are they victims? Are they victims? Seems like it. They're definitely neglected. 100, 1,000, 1,000,000%. Those kids are neglected. Love you, E squared. What kind of people are you? You're disgusting. Oh, God bless you. Thank you. I don't know if you want me to say your name on here, but thank you so much for that Cash App. I thank you so much. I had a friend send me a Cash App one time, and it brought me to tears, and they have dogged that friend to the end of the earth for doing that. These people have no life.
Daddy ever.
No life. Oh, that's interesting. Nicole, you burnt your eyebrows off? Nicole, you burnt those eyebrows off?
Your best daddy ever.
Oh, goodness. Just a second. Sitting here talking to myself and it's muted. Why didn't y'all tell me I was muted? I see somebody said muted. I said, thank you, Lindsay, for the money after church lunch. I said, I said I wasn't gonna let Ernie go, but I said I'll let Ernie go to church, but not the lunch. I was just kidding. Yeah. Nicole burnt her eyebrows off. Ain't that funny? I mean, there's all kinds of good old stuff coming out on Nicole. Man, just wait. Just wait till this digital van starts going around broadcasting some good old stuff. Oh, God. I'm going to share a picture with you all. It makes me so mad. Oh, you see, try to come after me and you couldn't hurt me. So you attacked other people. Jake, stop. I'm going to share a picture with y'all. Trigger warning, brace for it. That's E squared's head. Clumps of hair coming out. That's the day she's decided to shave it. Buzz cut it. Yeah. They're evil. Put some hearts in the chats for E squared. They went after her before she went out with Ernie today. There's E squared's PayPal and her Cash App, both registered to her, not to Maury's mommy. Thank you, not my monkey. Let me share that for you. This is what they do. This is how evil they are. You're right, Trucker A. It takes a low down piece of crap to talk about someone with cancer or an illness. Like, you just don't do that. I wouldn't do that to anybody. I wouldn't do that to Benny. So I don't expect them to say, you know what, we did wrong. We apologize. Let's take it back. They won't. They don't have it in them. Not capable of it. It would damage them in the eyes of their followers. And actually, E Squared said something the other night that made me, that I'm going to say something right now. Let me read E Squared's. E Squared said, I wouldn't do that either. I was even nice to Crafting when she was mean. I told her I hope no one she ever loved got a serious illnesses if this is how she acts. But they have followers. They follow them blindly, and they almost seems like they worship them. I don't want followers. I want people who are going to stand with me, behind me, beside me. Together, we stand. You're right. Giggles, this is absolutely a fact. E Square doesn't follow anyone but God. That's the only person you should follow, because he's worthy. YouTube creators, you can stand with us, beside us, behind us. Um, but to follow is sinful, honestly. Let's do me a favor. Um, I'm gonna try to go to bed earlier than normal tonight, so I can get up, take the family to church in the morning. Um, you guys do me a favor. And I know everybody has their own religious preference, and some don't prefer religion at all. What I'm asking you is, if you believe in God, pray to God tonight, and pray for the blackness to be removed from evil hearts. Pray for me and my thoughts and the things that I want to do. Pray for my family. Pray for E Squared. Pray for her family. 2 teenage kids she's got. Thank you, not my monkey. God bless you all. God bless everybody. I'm sure Ernie will probably go live at some point again tonight. And then again at probably 8 o'clock in the morning. If he does, you guys hound him a little bit and say, hey, make sure Jimbo goes to church in the morning and you go with him. God bless you all. I love you all. We love you, E Squared. This is Jimbo coming to you live from the stand. One more thing. E Squared, Mac Jones said they have your back. Good night, y'all.